was early in radio, I was called an intern by everybody for like 3 years, and I was never an intern. I was like, no, I work here. I have a job.
I'm Woody. That's Greg Goring.
Yeah.
That's Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hi.
We got Seabass.
What?
We got Sammy.
Morning.
Morgan, taking your calls, 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a text. You can send your text over to 22987. We'll jump into some of the trending news headlines for you this morning. I was reading a story about this guy in Florida, 20-year-old doucher, goes into a BMW dealership, and he went in saying that he wanted to test drive and buy an M4. So here's a 20-year-old guy, comes in, wants to buy an M4. Those go for about $110,000.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll take two.
Yeah.
But not only did he not buy the car, he didn't even pass the credit check enough to qualify for a test drive.
What?
Oh, damn.
I didn't realize that. I guess maybe for luxury brands they do that.
I had no idea
knows?
you had to qualify for a test drive.
I would do maybe a criminal background check.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
if they look under the age, when you go to a store and it says we card anybody who looks under the age of whatever, 30.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe at some of these luxury dealerships, if you come in looking a
sure.
certain age. I
You don't
remember when
wanna
I was
waste your
younger,
time.
I would go into a place legitimately there to shop or
Right.
buy, consider. Number one was when I went to go buy an engagement ring for my first wife. I basically got shooed out of the store because they thought I wasn't serious.
Oh my God, you're a pretty woman.
yeah.
What does that mean?
You didn't look like you were up to buying it.
Like
so
you're able
they
to afford
shooed you
it,
out.
so they, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's very expensive.
I'm like, no, I'm legitimately here to
Get an engagement ring.
yeah, I went, and then the other one, I went to a couple different car dealers looking to buy a car, and I forget what I was looking at the time, and they were like, "Nope, get out."
What?
Yeah,
You
They're like,
get out.
You're not a serious buyer. Yeah, so like we can't let you,
Oh, no.
we can't let you test drive. They were really blowing me off.
That's crazy.
Were you extremely disheveled when
Yeah.
you walked in?
No, I mean, I look how I look now. Really,
Well,
just
Yeah,
younger.
no,
Hold on,
extremely
did-
disheveled.
Did you have your cool beard at the time, or your little baby face?
I had the goatee. This is the '90s, dude. So
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I had the goatee, and I had couple
Frosted tips.
some ear piercings and stuff like that. That was
Yeah,
cool, dude.
Limp Bizkit jersey.
Yeah, the ball bearing necklace,
Chain wallet.
Gauges, yeah.
chain wallet. Yeah, I didn't have the chain wallet. But anyway, so this guy didn't even qualify for this test drive. So according to the police report, he went back out to the parking lot. He sat in his car for a few minutes, then circled the dealership twice before then hitting the gas and driving through the windows of the showroom, which just happened recently with another guy who wanted to
Yeah.
return the car.
He was
Right.
raging.
And
Yep.
they wouldn't let him return it, and so he just drove it right through the glass doors of the dealership.
Well, then they clearly made the right decision by
Yeah.
not letting him drive the car.
Well, hold on. So this guy crashes into the showroom, gets out of the car, starts rummaging around trying to find the keys to the M4
Ooh,
Oh,
smart.
he's not done.
that he wanted to take. Couldn't find them, and he was arrested and charged with felony grand theft and criminal mischief. Worth
moron.
it.
That'll help his credit score.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
That made things better.
It does suck when you're a younger person with legit, intentions.
Right.
Because nobody takes you seriously.
No.
For
At
the
all,
longest
You
time,
get profiled.
For the longest time, I was always the youngest guy at the radio station.
Yeah.
Long time, I was the youngest person there, and I was not taken seriously. And then going in to buy the ring was not taken seriously at the dealership.
Yeah.
Not taken seriously.
I couldn't get a cell phone initially because you had to have
Oh.
a credit report. And they said, you
Oh.
have no credit history. I said, isn't that a good thing?
And I wasn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to scam. Oh, you mean the I Love Debt score? That's what
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
Ramsey
Yeah.
says.
Yes, and getting a fleece with your I Love Debt score.
Yeah. I'm here to apply for a new car fleece.
Yeah. I remember
Proof of funds.
Yeah. Oh, do you have insurance? I sure do. I have state fraud.
Hey-o.
I bought a car before I got a cell phone, and because of that, when I went to go get a cell phone, I go, "Do I qualify?"
Yeah.
And they go, "You can buy 3 cell phones."
Wow.
Oh,
Wish
Because I
I
had-
knew you back
Because
then.
I had that debt.
you can get the family plan.
Yeah, I was like,
I
"What?"
couldn't even get one.
Yeah. But
Damn.
hey, that's how it is. And if I heard this term one more time, I might have taken a hostage. But people, oh, how old are you? And I go, oh, I'm in this case 20. Oh, you're just a pup.
Oh.
Well, I'm working at the same place you are.
Yeah.
In
Here
fact,
we are.
I have the same job that you do.
Damn, girl.
So I'd say I'm ahead.
Yeah, so, man, it was just so dismissive.
Yeah.
And so probably why this day I try not to be dismissive, especially the young. There's one, you guys ever met this kid who's an intern down the hall, and he comes in every morning because he's here in the overnight, I think. So when I'm here before some of you guys even get here, he comes in and goes, "Oh, hey man, how you doing? Anything I can help you with?"
Oh,
Bort, what's that kid's name? Because a lot of times,
Vaughn?
no, it's not. It's not Vaughn. It's not Vaughn.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, too, and say he's probably not an intern.
Yeah.
So you probably shouldn't call him that because I was called an intern. No,
damn.
when I was early in radio, I was called an intern by everybody for like 3 years, and I was never an intern. I was like, no, I work here. I have a job.
But the interns are all paid now, so I think it's an intern type. Like they pay their interns.
I don't think we have interns anymore.
Yeah.
I think
No.
Part-timer?
No,
Yeah.
it's
definitely a board.
They're an
it's a board
employee.
operator.
Like
Yeah.
a cluster
Board
board
operator.
op.
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean, it's the same.
What is
Basically,
it-
those are the jobs that the interns used to do.
That's
and,
true.
And then it became where there are no more free internships.
yeah. It doesn't.
So you have to pay all the interns,
the
but it's
Sandals
literally
of the
still,
doesn't pay
world.
to have interns.
yeah,
So,
it's
like-
still all the intern work. Anyway, this kid's you can tell like
He's an employee.
He's got ambition. He's
Yeah,
got
a little guy down the street. Down the hall.
Which guy is it? What does he look like?
he's tall, skinny, black kid.
Oh, he talks to Morgan all the time.
He's a super nice kid.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, and what do you know what his name is?
He's a
Morgan?
nice pop.
I should, but I don't.
Oh man.
Morgan.
I know.
I'm gonna make it my mission to know this kid now.
Somebody go run down the hall, find out.
No, he's not
gone
here
by
now.
now.
He's gone by
No,
now.
he's gone by now. He's here mostly in the overnights.
But he
Okay.
does the same with me too. He's like, need any help with anything? I'm like,
Oh,
"Aw."
love this.
Yeah, but I'll say, hey man, I really appreciate you I'll say, hey, I really appreciate you stopping in and asking if there's anything. If there's anything, I'll definitely let you know. You might want to check. You might want to check with Bort or Morgan.
That's so nice.
I got his name. Vaughn knew it. Antonio.
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 Wait,
Yeah.
so you're way nicer to Antonio in the morning than you are to us?
What do you mean?
Because we've been over this. Every morning I go, hey, and I get nothing back. You don't even look.
I give you a hey.
No, you
it's not.
don't.
It's not. I don't turn around and put my hands up and go, hey.
You should.
Wow.
I'm at my computer. I'm typing. You'll go.
I'll go,
like,
hey.
hey, and I'll go, hey.
I don't
That's
hear
it.
the hey.
That's
yeah,
it.
I just-
sometimes you do and sometimes you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Your
Oh.
morning routine includes a lot of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't turn around.
Death stare.
But this Antonio gets like a ticker tape parade.
No,
I mean, I get
stops
hellos and everything.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I
You know what,
Wow.
Woody? I support you.
I just-
Sometimes, you know.
Well, Sammy,
Also-
we've given
by the
up
way-
on you.
Also, by the way, it's a drive-by situation with
Yeah.
you and
Because I don't
Morgan.
want to bother you.
And right, I understand, but if it's a drive-by,
Yeah.
like you don't even. There's no hesitation in your step.
No,
You just
because
keep
you don't
going.
stop.
you're
So-
clearly busy.
I know, but I'm not going. Hey. If you were in the office, that's what Bort does. He'll come in and I'll
Yeah.
go, hey, what's up? I go, hey, what's up, Bort?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just roll with his
It's at a
pace.
regular speaking
But I feel like if I-
2:30 in the morning tone.
Okay,
yeah,
to
if I
row.
did that, you wouldn't like it.
It's not
I
like,
was like,
hi.
But Woody, when I go in the room, I go Gia, and you go Gia back. And if I have
See?
something to,
Gia?
Yeah.
There's a Gia back?
yeah, and then if
Thank you.
there's something I have to talk to you about,
Yeah.
you talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm right in the middle, I'll say, hey, man, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Just a quick yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun too.
That's all we
we
need.
missed. We were glossing over. We have a great new nickname for Sammy,
Which is
the intern.
Yes.
The
Oh,
intern.
the
don't
intern.
you dare.
Sammy the
See, look at
intern.
her eyes.
I don't know. That
It's
to
a death stare.
No, because I've never in my life been an intern, and I had one
good for
guy
you.
who.
Wow.
But
for-
that's,
Wow.
that's,
No,
that's,
no.
that's not a negative
Yeah.
thing.
I worked at 3 different radio stations with this guy who, even at the 3rd one, on my like 6th year, when he was a salesperson, and when he would like walk new clients through, and he'd be like, "Oh, this is Sammy. She's an intern, or she started out as an intern." And every time I'd be like, "I'm not an intern. I have never been an intern. I have always been an employee."
Okay.
And just like, no one cares.
So who did you know to be able to start without being an intern?
Oh, I know the answer to that.
Like, what was your
Oh,
work
yeah,
experience?
okay.
I know
How
the
you-
answer to that.
No,
How are you
it was
able
already
to, like,
no,
yeah,
because it
see,
was
how
kind of
do you-
already that time where they didn't have interns.
well,
companies are
no,
nervous
there's no
to have
way. If you
interns.
worked that
Can I-
long ago, I know how
I can
long
vouch
ago
for
you worked.
Sammy
There's
that-
no way. You leapfrogged
Yeah, but
something.
can
I didn't
Yeah.
leapfrog. I was a call screener on the
I
weekends.
trained her how to call screen on weekends.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like,
You had to
can I
know
tell you?
somebody. Yeah.
Can I say?
Woody.
Can I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
All right. Her dad was the general manager of a big auto dealership that was a major advertiser.
Yeah, so that's how you're able
Correct.
to do it without
Like, I'm
interning.
sure that was
So-
her in with the radio.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so that was the in with the radio station.
But that's the big nepotism in radio. Like, that's
Right.
the same
I got a
thing with me.
weekend call screening
That
job.
was
Oh
me.
my god.
My dad was on the radio for decades, and my big silver platter that I was handed was
Sound like
getting.
people are triggered in the room.
I know.
No, I think it's
I
just
loved.
like,
I
okay.
loved being
Yeah,
an intern.
I wish
I was never an intern, though.
My
That's
point
my
is,
point.
you're
People
not
get
just
loud.
handed
You,
like
but-
an on-air job. We were both call screeners on the weekend
Right,
overnights. That was
right.
our big
Yeah, I
Yeah,
worked the
but
overnight shifts.
No one's saying
Hold on,
that.
hold on, everybody. I think what Menace and I are picking up on, it kind of feels like you have like this idea that interns are garbage. Like, so you don't want to be
Lowlives.
associated with
Yeah.
like, I wasn't an intern. Like, as people go like, oh, I'm not gay.
No,
Like,
no.
like, is that a bad thing?
It's-
No,
It's
no.
like
And
that,
this went on.
Sammy.
This
Like,
went
is that,
on
like,
for
yeah,
years,
yeah,
and then
but-
they would
Is
just
that a
go,
bad
"Oh,
thing?
because you
No.
look so young." Oh, because it was like the excuse of not even getting to know me, caring, understanding even what I do with the station.
Well, that makes sense. Also, it's really hard to get an internship.
And
so
people
it's,
don't know
it's
what
not
we
like you
do.
can just walk
Yeah.
in and get an internship
We've
anyway.
been here 11 years, and we still get people who say, "Hey, this is from the sales board. Hey, do you guys ever talk about news on your show?"
Yeah,
Right.
you do a news segment.
What?
What segments do you have?
We need to stop
Do you
locking
guys
up
like
our
rock?
Yeah.
The Woody Show likes food. What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll take the break. We do have some of that news coming up next, and I tell there are two people on the text, Greg, that get hung up when I say, "Hey, with trending news headlines coming up."
Oh, this
They get
is their,
upset.
their
It's the-
cause du jour.
Very
it's not
triggered.
trending news headlines because you guys are actually talking about the story. It's not just the head. It's what we call the segment of the show.
Well, you picked those words for a reason, right?
Well, it's because they're the bigger stories of the day.
Right, stories.
So what am I calling bigger stories of the day?
Oh,
It's
just the news.
it's just the name of the segment.
That's-
It's like redneck news or
But that makes sense.
cart narcs or
Makes sense.
trending news headlines.
Yeah.
I think it is pretty self-explanatory.
And
We're
Or
not
two
doing a
words.
deep dive. We're
Yeah.
just giving you the first half of a paragraph of a story.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just interesting.
You know what we should do?
Mhm.
We should fight about it.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
fight
Totally.
about
Let it be
it.
noted, Woody brought it up.
And then we should
Well, no, I'm
crap on
bringing up-
interns.
No, it's not Woody that brought it up.
Nobody's
it's this person
crapping on interns.
that
Because
texts
I'm
constantly.
about to say that we have the trending news headlines with
Yeah.
Gina Grant coming up next here on the Woody Show. Hang on.
The Woody Show.